I think we had so much conversation about data and currency. And of course, data is super important, and I'm a big geek and a big fan of data and using it correctly. But I think when data is used correctly, what it enables us to do is to get to a true human insight and a better understanding of that moment of receptivity and how to build that emotional connection with a brand and truly connect. So that's where creativity really has a role to play. We have to think about the right type of content to drive the right type of attention and the right type of connection that will enable a right business outcome.
Are there any areas, any creative new areas in video that you are excited about pursuing, particularly as it pertains to kind of the full spectrum of the customer journey?
I think there's a lot out there. We heard from a lot of great people at this event this week. And Beat TV is always great at doing that, bringing lots of different disparate partners together. So there was a heavy focus on video, but what's really interesting to me is also seeing those newer opportunities. So hearing from Mark Greta from Uber about the 20-minute journey where we've got a captive audience, you've got that attention, and you've got an opportunity to engage in a different way with a different type of human understanding of that behavioral insight of not only where is someone going, what they might be doing, and what might be on their mind, so we can actually start to engage in a different way. So I think that's really interesting. I also think that we had some great conversations around what does the new world order look like in terms of content. Yes, premium content absolutely has a place in all of those mixes that we have in terms of connecting with consumers. But at the end of the day, the consumer experience, how is that going to evolve when you look at the younger people coming up through that have got possibly a shorter attention span? They're used to it being thumb stoppable. And so how do we create the perfect holistic engagement with a consumer, whether that be a 6-second TikTok or a 20-minute movie on a YouTube, or engaging in Instagram with a shoppable moment, or is it some sort of integration combined with the video that we truly love and know? And how does that work in terms of the sequencing and the right type of messaging to really capture attention and also then deliver on that business outcome?
One other theme that I think has come up, particularly on the media end, is diversity, and whether it's investing in diverse media platforms and companies, but also making sure that the measurement is diverse and focused. Are there any inroads or new developments that you're excited about on that front?
So I'm thrilled to, at Publicis, and as Spark Foundry is part of Publicis, we have something called the Once and For All Coalition, which is about investing ahead of the market to ensure that we have diversity, equity, inclusion from the outset. I think that what the industry has an opportunity to do is to think about when we're developing these currencies, let's make sure that it's inclusive from the start. And I think you heard me say on one of the panels this week, we have to make sure that we start with inclusion now, because the minority is going to be the majority. And that's on a fast track. So ignore diversity at your peril, because diversity and inclusion is probably the most important thing that as leaders in the industry we have on the agenda.